What up, guys? It's your boy King Joffy Joe 413 back with another one.
I see you later.
What up, guys? Alright, today you can see I'm not on a bike today. I'm back in the garage. I'm here to give you a product review and a installation. So, this product, I've been looking at this product since it first came out. I haven't seen it in person. This is going to be my first time seeing it in person. Well, I seen it earlier today, but this was my first time seeing it in person. I've seen a couple pictures on it, and I was liking it. I actually liked it, and then they actually did a couple of upgrades to it, and I'm like, I need it now. You know what I'm saying? So, the product I'm bringing to you is the Can-Am Ryker Radiator Protector. This Radiator Protector is good for the Rally, the 900, and the 600. It's brought to you from the guys over at Notch Ryker Mods. And some of you guys may know him as Fred Tatu Gonzalez. Hit him up for this, yo. I'm telling you, I'm loving it, yo. It's quick release. You guys, quick release here. So, I could be King Joffy Joe today, and I could be just a plain old person tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I could take it off, change it. I'm loving that. You guys like that after I've seen it and was like, it was customizable. After that, they actually added the light to it, and I'm like, I need that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told you guys last week, you need to have the hubcaps because everyone's hubcaps are gonna rust. So you need to have those. Radiator protector. You need to have some kind of radiator protector on your bike. Every Ryker, you're gonna need to have a radiator protector. Like, right? Y'all seen me change my radiator, and you know they were sold out. So after I got my radiator, I went in line and checked, and they were sold out again. So radiators are being hit, so you're gonna want to protect your radiator. I don't know if you're not get this brand, get something to protect your radiator because $300 for a radiator isn't worth it. And a month and a half I was down for that. Yeah, no bueno. For my English speaking people, that's no good. All right, guys. So now that you see what we're gonna be doing today, I'm gonna go show you guys how to install it. All right, for the install, what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove your hood, you're gonna remove your front. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna show you how to do that. Because there's a bunch of people that show you how to do that. I showed you how to do it a bunch of times. You can check out this video right here or in the comment section. There's gonna be a link for that. And if you don't know how to take off your hood and you got a Ryker, come on, man, come on. All right, so let's get to this. All right, guys, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing the radiator protector now. So we got the grill off. We got it on the table here. So what you're going to do is you definitely want to have your grill off because the mesh goes in the back. So you're going to have a double mesh on your thing. If you got a Rally, you're going to have a double mesh because it had the pins come through the sides here. So you're going to have a double mesh. Obviously more protection. That's going to have to go in from the back side. So you got to take this off. We're going to start with our lights. All right. Yep. So we're going to start with our lights. Our lights are going to go on the bottom of the second fin from the top. It's going to go right under the bottom. It has two-sided tape here, but we're going to throw some zip ties on here just for extra precaution. You never know. You're riding and it gets wet. We're going to run the wires through the back here. Right down here. And after we run the wires through here, there's like a little channel right here that we're going to run it up. So if you're standing in front of the bike and you're looking at the bike, it's the left side of the left side that you're going to be running it up. All right, so I usually don't even remove the two-sided tape. I just zip tie everything. I just leave the two-sided tape there. But I'm just, for the video, I'll just two-sided tape. All right, so when you're doing this and you're going to two-sided tape here, you really want to clean this. You don't want to just put the dirty thing on there. You want to clean this area here. So got the sticky stuff there. Sticks better, but I'm going to zip tie it anyway, so I'm not really stressing that. Here, like so. All right, now we're gonna take our wires. We're gonna feed our wires through the back here, and then we're gonna feed them on the other side of this channel straight up through here. All right, So me having a rally, I have to take off my mesh here. Just pull off these little pins, and that's gonna remove my mesh. Sometimes you gotta use a flathead screwdriver to get these off, but mine's been taken off a bunch of times, so they're a little loose. All right, so if you're looking right here, there's like a little groove right here, which is perfect for that wire to go right through. Look at that. It's like, oh my God, that must have been made to go there. That must have been made to go there. Look at that. Look at that. And then you run it up through here. And if you want, you can grab a piece of tape and tape it on here to hold it in place. We ran it through here up to the top. Now I'm going to flip it back over, throw some zip ties on there. It comes with zip ties when you order it. All right, so it comes with zip ties, so you don't got to worry about getting your own zip ties. So what you're going to do is you're going to go here. You're going to zip tie here. So what you want to do is either on every side, you're going to add one zip tie. So that's going to be 8 zip ties there. You have to put 8 zip ties here. You're going to put one at everything here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one here and one here in the end. And then I'm going to put my mesh on and line it up. And then I'm going to put my rest of my zip ties on the other side. That's going to give us more support for the mesh. So that's how I'm going to do it. You can do it however you guys like. The recommended way from the guys over there at Notch Ryker Mods was to start off by zip tying every single one of these. But I like to do some stuff my own way. Sorry. Alright. So now I'm going to run this up here. Like so. Run this up here. I'm going to take a little piece of tape just to hold it there for now. Take a little piece of black electrical tape. I'm just going to tape it there for now. Sew it out the way. I'm going to reinstall my factory mesh, which if you don't have a rally, you can skip this part. You're not going to be doing this if I put it on the right way. If you don't have a rally, I just did this because I didn't want to scrape up my fingers on the mesh. I actually need to repaint my mesh because it's actually chipping. You know what I'm saying? When you be dipping, you be chipping. You know what I'm saying? Gotta put all those on. Yeah, I'm missing one.
It's still flashing red, but the screen went off.
Yeah, that happens. That's like battery saver. If you touch your screen, it'll just come back on. So, all right. So now I got my wire in for my electronics. I got my factory mesh back in there. Now I'm going to be putting the mesh that comes with the kit in here with it. So if you're looking at it, it goes in this way. The reinforced side is going to be at the top, and then you're going to have the non-reinforced side at the bottom. And after you get that lined up like so, you're going to take your front and you're going to snap it on. I'm going to be taking it back off, so I'll cut those zip ties in a little bit. You're going to snap it on there. You're going to snap it on here. Right? So once you snap it on, what you got to do is you're going to have to line this up to make sure it's centered. That's what you're going to have to do. This is nice and snug. I like that fit. That's a nice snug fit. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to take zip ties, and if you look over here, I'm going to want to zip tie these. I'm only going to be zip tying the mesh, so I'm going to go through the back, and then I'm going to come out to the front. When you zip tying it, you don't want to zip tie this. So I'm gonna come back down through here, back through. And your first zip ties, you're gonna want to put them loose. You're gonna put them on there. You're gonna put it nice. You're gonna leave them loose. This top corner and this corner, when you put them on there, you're gonna leave them loose. So I'm gonna go over through the back. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come take this here. We get the light for you guys. So I got a lot of mesh, so it's a little hard to see. But where I'm going is from the back side. I'm going around the curve here, around the top. So I'm gonna slide this one in. And then I'm gonna come from this side, and then I'm gonna slide it through the other side. And I left. All right. All right, so I got both of these zip ties on there. I got them loose. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come to the other side, to the front side, and I'm gonna, from the left to right, you just wanna make sure, see how it moves left to right, you gotta let it play. You wanna make sure it's even on both sides, so. You can go to that side that much. See how big the gaps on this side is pretty big. Pretty big gap there. If I move it over, it's a small gap. You want to have those gaps on either side the same. All right. They look the same to me right there. And then I'm going to come back to this side, and then I'm going to tighten these zip ties slowly. Each one slowly, because we don't want it to pull to either side. So you want to try to get it tightened up slowly at a time. Slowly until it's all tight. All right. Come back, check my gaps. My gaps look nice to me. I like them. Woo-wee! Take a look at those gaps. They look. So, all right, guys. So you look at the gaps. The gaps look the same. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the back side. Actually, I'm going to remove this here because I feel like it's locked in place. So I'm going to remove the front. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bunch more zip ties to that. So, got the instructions right here. All right, so if you look at the instructions, guys, it's telling me that I need to put a zip tie. I already put him here and here. So now I need to put one, these two middle places, here. I'm gonna put them all on the bottom. I'm gonna put them here, I'm gonna put them here. Yeah. So, all right, so we're gonna go in the front. Oh, we're gonna go in the back and out the front. That's how we wanna do it. In the back. Right between there, with there. So I'm going right below the whatever that thing's called. What's that called? The tab, I would say. Well, right below it on that side. So I'm gonna put one there. Before I tighten it up, make sure I get one in on the other side so I can tighten them up at the same time. So it's a lot of zip ties, but as long as you got the front on there, you're not gonna see them. You know what I'm saying? And some people prefer zip ties because they don't want to make permanent modifications to their bike. So zip ties are usually a good way to do it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is before I put all the spots on, I'm gonna do my lights. I'm gonna finish my lights up, which with the mesh there, it's gonna help me. I'm going to be helping the mesh get locked on now that I'm doing it now. so we got all our zip ties on. We got the 8 for our light.
This dude.
It's my dog Normac. Normac, stop. We got 8 for the light. I think like 14 for the mesh. Now I'm about to cut off all the zip ties. We're gonna fast forward through this too. All right, so that's what it looks like from the front, without the front. And guess what? Today, it's King Joffy Joe Day, you know what I'm saying? So it's King Joffy Joe. So snap that on there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? We're riding King Joffy. Oh! Tomorrow. But what about tomorrow? What about tomorrow? Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, we basically rally 900, you know what I'm saying? We just rally 900. We ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to let everybody know who I am today, because, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of people, so we just rally 900. But if I want to switch it out, I can go back to the King Joffy Joe. I can go back to it, you know what I'm saying? I can go back to it just like that. 1, 2. Woohoo! All right, let's hook this up. Let's put this up. Let's hook this up. All right, guys, so we got the front back on. Now we're going to run our wires up, and you connect our wires to the battery. So if you're looking at the bike, you're going to be running it up the left side of the bike. If you're looking at the bike, it's actually the right side of the bike you're running it up, because when you're on the bike, that's the right side of the bike. But if you're looking at it, it's on the left side of the bike. If you run it up this side of the bike, it's going to be too short. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Over there, the guys over there at Notch Ryker Mods are smart guys. Why would they make the freaking negative super long and have all that extra wire? Don't you hate when you get extra wire and you gotta like tuck it up? I hate it. So, all right, so we got the wires here. Gonna loosen our battery a little bit. We're gonna throw the negative on there. I know, might be some comments like, oh, you're supposed to do the positive, then the negative, then the negative, then the positive. You can do it however you want to do it. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the fuse out. Because, you know, the guys over there at Notch Ryker Mods are smart enough to put a fuse in the light. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we got a fuse there. We're going to run this around this side. Unscrew that just a little bit. Slide that in there. Slide that in there. Tighten it up. All right. Now we're going to put our fuse back in. Oh. Oh, the lights came on already. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Ooh. Killer! Ooh, killer! Ooh, killer! Y'all see that? Y'all see that? King Joffy Joe 413. Alright, so you got your lights here. There's like a little, I don't know. You got your switch here. You probably can stick it in this little hole here. There's like a little hole here. You probably can slide it in this little hole here. But it doesn't stay. You probably can zip tie it to cyan. You know what I'm saying? Zip tie it to this negative wire. You put it wherever you want. On or off switch. When it's on, the light's blue. thunder booty. I think I want when I say thunder booty. That shit clapping right there. Alright guys. So, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get a couple runs in, a couple rides in with this on here. You see how it affects my bike. I really don't think it's gonna mess with the cooling, because I've seen some of those questions on Facebook, like, does it mess with the cooling of the bike? But look at it, look at all those holes. How is that gonna mess with it? Makes no sense to me. But I'm gonna try to get some rides in so we can have a little bit of feedback. But other than that, I think today, I think that's 2 in a row. That's 2 installs, reviews of some awesome products. I just brought y'all 2 of them in a row. But we ain't gonna talk about that. So, what I want you to do is, I want you to hit that like button, I want you to subscribe, and I want you to comment, and you know what I'm saying? Check me at the next one. Peace.